Another neat gadget you need to have is called a power supply tester. Now, this is for your desktop, and it will measure all kinds of different voltages. Let's see, it does all your voltages: positive and negative 12 volt, positive and negative 5 volt, 3.3 volts, 5 volt standby, and 12 volt power good. And you have connectors for your floppy, your hard drive, CD-ROM, all the different connectors you can use to power up with it, and it will show it. And it has a little bit of description here in the back that you need to follow. When you power on the supply, you'll hear it'll double beep. That's a doo-doo ring. It's just beep beep. That's all it does. If no flicker, then power supply output voltage is normal. Now this came from China, so the English is not the greatest, but you get the idea. If it starts flickering and it makes a long beeps, then you know the power supply is not great. So all you're really required to do is plug in the 24-pin connector here. If you have a 20-pin connector or a Dell connector, for a Dell power supply, you put it all the way to the right side of the device where it will fit. And trust me, I just tried it and it will work. So once you plug in your power, which is what I'm going to do, it turns on your power supply by itself, and now it's testing. It's got 12 volt negative. It says it's low on 12 volt there on 2, which doesn't really mean anything for this. So you got 12 volt positive, 12 volt negative. You got your 5 volt, you got the 3.3 volts, you got your 5 volt standby. Power good is 250 milliseconds. Now I'm guessing that means that it takes 250 milliseconds to charge up to what you need in here, and that correlates to capacitors and components inside there. I'm not even going to bother testing the rest of this because I just want to make sure that this actually functions. So there you have it. Now if you're working on somebody's computer at their house, you pull this out, it'll tell you that the thing's bad or good. And you can definitely say to them, hey, you have a bad power supply. This is the reason why it says it. I wanted to replace your power supply. And the customer will be able to see what you're doing is actually legit and you're not doing a guessing game. So you can buy this on eBay. It's fairly cheap. Comes from China. Power supply tester. That's about it. Good little device you can have for your computer repair business. Thanks for watching. I'll see you next time.